I'm Jay from naturalhealthsupply.com. I wanted to introduce you to something I'm very excited about, our brand new oak Hulda Clark Zappicator. Pretty excited about it. It's made out of wood. Solid oak here. On the back we have the North Pole speaker. And then here, it's a red banana plug. So, one wanted to zappicate their food at home, the way Hulda Clark suggests. You start off with a 1000 Hz zapper. So here's a 1000 Hz zapper. It's a lower frequency than the regular Hulda Clark zapper. This one is intended for zappicating food. So this frequency, the 1000 Hz, we plug the red banana plug into the red port on the 1000 Hz zapper. The other end goes into the red port on this, we call this the speaker box. Now you can place any kind of non-metal container on top of here, or just put food right on it. Now, simply turn on the 1000 Hz. The little red light will turn on. You give that about 10-15 minutes of zappicating. Now, this is an interesting thing. It's in Dr. Clark's book, Prevention of All Cancers. Has a chapter on the Zappicator at page 491. Talks all about making them yourself and how to use them, the benefits that Dr. Clark studied using the zapper and the zappicator. So that is what book this experimental device is from. It's from Dr. Clark's Prevention of All Cancers book, 491. Now after your 15 minutes is done, simply turn off the device and enjoy your food. Now you can zappicate food before you cook it, after you cook it, at any stage you can zappicate food. It's great for raw food that you don't cook or bring up to a heated temperature. Now, a few things people need to know about. Dr. Hulda Clark says the speaker must be a North Pole speaker. You use a compass. And you want to make sure that the N is attracted to the top of your speaker box. That means it's a North Pole speaker. You'll see that the back of it pulls the S. The south is attracted to the magnet on the back of the speaker. And the N will go towards the flat top of the speaker box. And that's how it should be. Now, another thing people ask, they say, you don't use the ground plug when you're hooking up this device. How can the current be flowing? Well, this is RF frequency. RF frequency only needs one connection for it to flow. And I'm going to show you on a Hertz meter. Let me grab my Hertz meter. Now, when one normally connects a Hertz meter to a frequency generator, you would put both the red and black plugs, dial up the Hertz, get our 0 reading, turn on the 1000 Hertz. There it is. Here it is. This is its setting. So it's at 1.1 kilohertz. Now, if I pull out the black plug, the ground, it's still generating 1.1 kilohertz. It does not need to be grounded for the RF frequency to be delivered from the zapper. Now, I'll plug it back in. The wave will become a little bit more stable. Now if I unplug the red, boom, it zeros. So the RF frequency still runs through the red output of the device, even without its ground. So I just wanted people to see that, because so many people are confused about how electricity can run when there's no completed circuit. And it's because it's RF frequency, and it's magic. So there. Now Dr. Clark, she tells you to make sure and not put anything that's metal on top of your Zappicator, because the metal will affect the magnet and affect the polarity. It'll actually reverse the polarity, so we don't really want that to happen. So she suggests using HDPE containers. And so if you have something that's in a metal container and you still would like to Zappicate it, simply put it into HDPE container. How do you know it's HDPE? It has a number 2 in the triangle on the bottom. On the bottom there will be a little recycling triangle, and it'll be very hard to see. I'll try to hold it in the light. You'll see that there's a number 2, and it says HDPE number 2 in the recycling logo on it. It's on the bottom of milk jugs and other containers in this semi-translucent material. So if you have something metal, like a can of food that you want to take, you just open it, remove it, put it into your HDPE container, and Zappicate in the non-metal container. Now a lot of people don't know that these are a metal container. So make sure if you want to Zappicate some kind of like soy milk or rice milk or anything kind of like this, pour it out of this into an HDPE container and then Zappicate for 10 or 15 minutes before you use it. That way you haven't put a metal container on top. Now if you have like a juice or something that has a metal lid, just take the metal lid off and put the glass container on the Zappicator and zap for 10 or 15 minutes. So there you have it. You can get all this equipment, you can get HDPE containers, all these things at our website at naturalhealthsupply.com. So come on through, visit us, and we have lots of videos and information that you can learn from right there at huldaclark.com. If you want to find out more about Dr. Clark's work, visit her website at huldaclark.com. Thank you.